Well, good evening. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wednesday night. Still getting myself organized here in the background. How has everybody's day been? Maybe you can let me know in the comments. Are you feeling this crazy energy that certainly is going around at the moment as well? So, just while I get my overlay happening. Lots of things going on, lots of crazy energy. Been a long, exhausting day, and I bet a lot of us are feeling it as well. So, I guess before we start off the show, I really want to just say stop and take a deep breath. Allow yourself to catch up because we are being pulled in so many different directions at the moment, and we certainly are getting tested a lot as well. I could just see Adair's just saying that she's having trouble finding the members link. Honey, if you go into my website, leannewinston.com, sign into your members area in that drop down bar and you will find it in there. But it is the normal link that was also emailed out to you this afternoon, too, honey, if you're still having trouble finding it. So, all right, so let's just take that deep breath. Let's just relax and get on with the next hour. I'm looking forward to it. It's lovely to see lots of faces coming up here in the studio as well with some of our beautiful members that are going to join us shortly. I will bring you ladies up, so please do enjoy just watching there for the moment. Okay, just a reminder: I ask people to help me spread the love by inviting your friends and family to join in. Also, please, if I do get a chance to read those comments in the stream as well, keep your questions direct as well with that. Okay. Adair's saying she still can't sign in. Okay, honey. Adair, in your emails, honey, if you can't find it, let me know, and I'll have to just get the link and drop it to you. I don't think I have Facebook open at the moment to be able to do it that way. Just give me one sec if you'd like to bear with me for a moment, because I know Adair does, if we get a chance to get to Adair, she does have a question she would like to ask. Not sure what it is, but she has me intrigued. So, honey, I have dropped it into your chat on Facebook as well. So, just before I do start getting in and connecting with people, just a couple of things that I want to touch on as well. I do want to say hello to those watching in the Be Live broadcast, the Binge Network, as well as those that are listening in on the World Radio as well, because we certainly do go across the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are as well, because I know we have quite a few people joining us from Canada and different places at the same time. So one thing I do want to touch on is the scroll on the bottom of the screen. My new, well, it's not new, it's been around for a month and a half, 2 months now, but my membership area, okay, that has been at a price of $55, and there's a lot of beautiful members already in there. As of the 31st of August, that early bird special is going to end. I can't keep it going for much longer, so it will be going up to $85 from the 31st of August. Now, in January, it's going to take another price rise as well, because there is going to be so much stuff that is going to come from there and go into that members area. So those that have already joined in are taking advantage of the beautiful low price of $55. If you want to jump in at that $55 mark, you do need to be quick, because as of the 31st of August, it will go up to $85, and then the 1st of January, it will be jumping with that amount still to be worked out. So I will keep you updated. I will give you plenty of notice in that way. But if you would like to join the members group area, you can jump over to leannewinston.com/become/a/member. You can see it wrong. I knew I was going to do that. Above my head here is the link as well for you to join in. And so we've got a few people here saying hello. Thank you, Dea, for sharing your story. My mum's here watching as well. Hey, Mum. Hope you're doing well. We've got Shakti joining in. Mum can't see you. Okay. Not sure what you're doing, Mum. I can see me. So maybe if anybody else is having those issues, they can let me know as well. Oh, she can now. All right, beautiful. Thanks, Mum. All right, Shakti's saying she's been very tired. There is a lot going on universally. I know my day has been pretty full on with more mentally challenged stuff than rather the physical side of stuff. But I find the energies are really heightened at the moment, and we are going through a lot, which also leads me into my next subject, because the last few days I have been doing a lot of reflection. Now, a lot of you know that over the last 2 or 3 years, things have been really hectic with all the travel and stuff I've done, all the live shows I was doing, the readings and everything else. The last few days, even with this corona stuff, it's kind of like Spirit has pulled me back to reassess, redesign stuff, come up with other ways of working, and sort of stepping out of my comfort zone and pushing me to move forward. The last 3 odd days, I've been going back within a little bit more. Now, this might resonate with some of you, and you might be noticing that you're doing the same thing as well. But I would suggest just stop and think about it at the moment, okay? For me, I'm noticing how much I'm getting off my spiritual path, because it's just become habit. Like, I need to do this, I need to get that done. There's so much time put into my work behind the scenes that I'm doing a lot of myself these days. And I have now reached out and taken on a VA. Beautiful Roz helps me with different stuff, and there's a couple other people, my web designer and stuff, that I am lately learning how to delegate stuff to people and ask for that help, which is pretty big for me, because I'm usually somebody that tries to do everything myself. My husband's been helping with different stuff as well. But Spirit really has me becoming more aware of my own spiritual journey in that side of it. It's one thing to sit and do this work and to connect with people, but to really take that step back and really reassess what my purpose is. I know I've got into a lot of bad habits lately. So what I've decided to do is I'm making myself time every day to have my 10, 15 minutes a day, getting back into my routine of starting the morning, getting up and doing a meditation, and just reconnecting with my guides, what I call my spiritual team, and just allowing whatever messages need to come through, whatever guidance needs to come through. And one thing that Spirit said to me today was, I don't have to do it all at once, okay? Because I'm for those who laugh, and my mum will laugh at this as well, I'm like my father. I have a dozen different things going at once, and I don't always get them all finished, or I rush through them, okay? So I've now decided that I'm going to ask Spirit questions for myself each day. So this morning when I dropped my daughter to school, I stopped at Officeworks and bought myself a folder to put information in this new course, 3-month course that I'm writing. And I bought myself this cute little book. I couldn't help myself when I seen it, because I know it doesn't show up very well, but it is really a rose gold color. So this is going to be my journal each day. And I have started already, and you're going to have to excuse my handwriting. I'm writing myself questions for Spirit. So every afternoon I am going to ask and write in the book, and like people that have had readings with me and people that I encourage to journal know, and my students know, that I always encourage to date everything that you do, because it is really good to look at it. So I even went to the extent of buying a multicolored pen. So I'm going to write my question in one color. And so I've put those questions. Oh, well, I've actually got 2 questions. And the biggest one is asking Spirit to show me what is the next step. Now, by that, it's about what is my next step to the bigger picture, what it is that I need to do. Okay. And then what I'm going to do tomorrow morning is when I get up and have my shower and do my thing, even before breakfast, I'm going to do this. I'm going to sit and I'm going to meditate. And I'm just going to clear my mind and become one with the universe, with spirit, and connect to the spirit realm and allow any information that has come through. Because what I'm doing is I'm setting my intentions by asking the question for them to answer it. So I will journal when I finish in a different color and date it to what the information is I get. So I'm really intrigued to see if I'm going to get those answers that I've asked, or are they going to make me wait? I know I'm going to get them, but is it going to be tomorrow, or is it going to be, on the weekend or next week or whatever it is? So I really are going to be focusing more on my spiritual journey and my evolvement, the way I am changing, because I know spirit is pushing a lot of us. So I'd love to know in the comments, are you feeling that change? And we're going to ask some of the lovely members that are joining in very shortly the same question as well. Are you feeling that need? Because really this year is very much about going back into our spiritual side. This year is awakening so many different people in ways that they never thought they would, sort of thing. Things that they didn't understand, or aren't really thinking that they would have had that connection in that way. Okay. So we've got a few people here saying hi. Roz is here as well. I see she's down in the chat. Hi, Roz. Hope you're doing well. Ashley from Canada is saying hi to Roz as well. So I'm sure Roz can see your question there as well. Now, we do have a lot of people asking and saying they would really love a reading. I am going to focus as of each week on the members first and get as many of them read as I possibly can each show, because they are paying a yearly subscription, and that is part of their membership. So if you would like to take advantage of that, you can certainly join in the members area as well. Don't forget, the early bird price actually finishes on the 31st of August. It will be jumping from $55 up to $85, and then in January it is going to go up again. So if you get in now, you're going to be kept at that $55, okay? And Emily is just saying, hey, wonderful, beautiful. All right, Sarah, I am doing really well, thank you. And you? All right, let's jump into some members. We do have Adair here, but honey, I can't see your picture. So, honey, is your camera on? Okay. Yep. Not too sure what is going on there, but Adair, I might just drop you down. It's funny because I can't actually see anybody's pictures at the moment here in the background either. So I know I had Susan's there just a moment ago, and Dee's. I might just actually refresh myself for a moment and just see if that helps. So just hang in there for a second. I will be back. Wonderful. I can see people now. Excellent. Let's bring Dee up into the broadcast as well. Hey, honey, how
Hello.
you going?
Hi. Hi.
You
Can you hear
worked the
me?
link out. Well done.
Yes, I did.
I seen your message earlier and I thought I'll inbox it to her just in case.
Yeah, it went to my
Welcome to the
spam
membership.
folder.
Okay, yeah, that
Yeah.
sometimes happens because it comes from my website, sort of thing. How you been?
Really good. Everything's really positive and it's glorious up
Yay!
here and everything's aligning.
Beautiful. I love it. So how have you stepped into your spiritual energy?
I've stepped back because we went away and I
Yep.
relaxed after 30 years of marriage. I actually relaxed on a holiday.
Well done. That's
I
a bit
know.
30 years. That's a big
I know.
achievement.
So I actually relaxed and I came back and realized that I'm a doormat.
Yep.
And I don't want to be the doormat anymore.
I
And
love it.
I've put it out to the universe that I want to move and
Yes.
everything's aligning.
It's coming. Yes, beautiful. And that's the thing when we step back out of that energy and those old patterns, and this is where I think I've sort of stepped back into old patterns that I've gone, okay, well now I need to refocus. I need to take that energy to a different level. And you've got that focus, you know what you're working towards, and you're putting that clear picture out to the universe. And the universe will provide when we give it that clear direction. So I
I
love
hope
it. Well
so.
done. Yeah.
I hope so.
Beautiful. Did you have any questions you would like to ask, hun?
Yes, I do, please. Part of the move is my daughter would like to buy our house here.
Yeah.
Um, but I get the feeling we're going to move in 6 to 8 months and she's going to buy it in about 12 months.
Yeah.
And we've both got a gut feeling that she's going to buy this house.
Yeah. Okay. I agree with you. When you said she would like to, I got the reference to yes, she will. But my feeling is it will be delayed from the time that you move. So to me, it's a feeling she's going to have to get things in order or get things organized. That it's just going to
Yeah,
take a little bit longer than she would wish it to take. So I think you're exactly right. I do feel that you will move. I see the number 8 around that. So to me, I don't feel like I'm looking at 8 months. I feel like I'm more around the 8th of the month with that side of it, and I do feel like I'm closer to Christmas with that. I get the
yeah.
reference to it's gonna happen quite quickly.
Yeah,
So to
I've
me
got that feeling too. It's
yeah,
Christmas is I've bought the kids Christmas presents for here
yeah,
and it's like no. And at the start of the year, I'd packed up the box last year, all the boxes, because we were supposed to move last year. And I
yeah,
woke up and said, no, I'm not supposed to move. Then Corona happened, and
yeah,
I haven't unpacked all those boxes. And
yeah, I
every
felt
box
my
has
handle.
got, yep, exactly what is in those boxes is written on it as if we're going somewhere.
Perfect. Yep. So
Yeah,
keep
it's,
trusting that, keep feeling that energy come in. See, I always say to people, see that bigger picture of what it is you're trying to work towards and keep
yep,
that focus because that's what you're going to manifest. So
yep.
for me, probably 10, 15 years ago, I sat down because we wanted to build our own a second house sort of thing. And I sat there and I drew it. And
Oh,
we ended up
wow.
using my plans that I drew rather than going by the builder. We just found a builder to build it in that sense. So
Yep,
it all come I just sat there and pretty much doodled one day and went, "Yep." And next minute I knew I was getting the tape measure out to measure how big I wanted the rooms to be and stuff. Hubby didn't get much say, but you know.
yeah,
So
it's just a gut feeling. Like when we left this place down in Gladstone, when we
yep,
drove off, I had two dreams that how we were going to get the moving stuff there.
yep.
Then I had this gut feeling I was home. And it was like,
Beautiful.
whoa.
Yeah, I love it because, and it's the same when we moved into this house. We walked in the door and it just felt like home before
Yeah.
even taking 3 steps in sort of thing. So, yes, so I do feel, and I get the reference to your daughter needs this as well. So to me, it's
Yes.
something that's gonna help her find herself and bring balance back into her life.
Yes.
So,
And she knows the place inside out. And I think it's going to help her daughter, who's got high anxiety,
yeah.
to have something familiar of nanny because I'm not going to be around.
Yeah, I love it. There's always Zoom calls, I just got told. So to me, I get the feeling you'll connect regularly through the computer as well with your
Yes.
granddaughter in that way.
Yes.
So, but I do feel that things are really starting to balance out. I know you've had a bit of a hard run for the last year or so,
Yeah.
but Spirit's just making reference to that is now behind you. You've now got that focus, that direction in what you're heading. I'm
Thank you.
excited for you.
Thank you.
I can feel that positive energy moving in, and it's all around the timing.
It is. It's going to be. And it is going to happen. And it's going to be for the better.
Yeah, definitely. It's well needed.
Yep.
So
Definitely.
wonderful. All right, honey. Well, thank you for sharing. And like I said, I'm really excited for you as well with that. So start seeing that house that you can see yourself being in with the move.
Okay.
Start
Thank you.
manifesting it. You're very welcome. And thank you for joining in on the membership.
Okay. Thanks. Good
All
night.
right. Take care, hon. Enjoy. Bye.
Good night.
Lovely. Oh, wonderful. And it just shows you, when, like Dee said, she's now putting out that that energy of what she wants, and she's standing in that power, that spiritual energy. And when we do that, we can really be guided in that way. So I love it. I love the fact that she's owning it. And that's a big thing. I always say trust and surrender to spirit, trust and surrender in the energy, and know you're never alone, because when we do put that trust in it, into our beliefs, our abilities, it's amazing what does come. All right, now we've got Adair here, so I will bring Adair up as well, because I can't wait to hear her question. Hey, honey, how you going? You're muted. Let me unmute you. You're being a lottie. You must be muted your end. We have no sound. Nah, it's come off, but I can't hear you. Is your mic turned on? Yep. Oh, we've got no sound. Yep. Reload. Oh, no. No, I still can't hear you. All right. Let's bring up Susan while we wait for Adair. Beautiful. Hey, hon, how you going?
Good. Thank you. Battling technology a little bit here, but anyhow.
Yeah. Oh, it's working. We can see and hear you, so that is the main thing.
Well, do you know what? There's a very weird thing happening, because when you look at my comments, they're going, all the words are going back to front. So the beginning is the end and the end is the beginning.
I love the way technology works.
Well,
it is crazy.
It's weird. Wait until you see it.
Yeah.
So when we log in,
yep.
When we're in, should we just be able to view and comment in the host section? Is that how this works?
No, I won't. Oh, yes, you can. It is in there.
Well, I am, but it means that I can't actually comment in the public section. Yeah. So I don't know.
So what you need to do is actually still be on the My Time TV. Like if you've got another screen, you can do it. I put my pen in my mouth. That was silly. You can comment in the comments there. The comments that you have been putting, and Dee and Ros and Sue, and Adair is putting in there. They are coming up in the host chat, which I can see, but the public can't see in that sense. So, but that's all good. But if any of the members just want to join in and watch, they can watch through mytimetv.live. The link in your members area is to come up and ask questions and come on screen. So how's your week been?
Busy, working,
yeah,
doing all sorts of things.
Here, there, and everywhere.
It's funny being busy at home.
Yeah, it is. It's really strange, isn't it? But in one sense, I'm really loving it at the same time. So for us, we haven't had a lot of family time over the last 15 years because of businesses and whatnot. But being forced to have that now, it's different, crazy, weird, but enjoying it. So excellent. And how are you feeling with this energy change? Because you're quite intuitive yourself. You're noticing things?
Oh, well, there's quite a considerable amount going on in the world right now, I think. And
big time.
I think it's a little bit hard to fathom exactly where the truth lies with lots of things. So that's a bit of a preoccupation at the moment, trying to figure all that out.
Yeah, I actually said to somebody the other day, I don't like watching the TV. I don't like listening to the media. My husband likes to watch CNN, and I'm like, Paul, it's what they want you to hear. How much of it is true? Yeah. And I actually, Mum's got a friend that used to work in the media years ago, and she said what she's seen to what would go out there could be two different things. So it just proves to you, I always say to people, trust your intuition. You've probably heard me say that a few times, and I think that is really important. So did you have a question you would like to ask?
I was just going to say, for what it's worth, for anybody who's interested, I think we've just really got to investigate independent news services and other sorts of communication, and not rely on mainstream.
Yeah, definitely. That's
Yeah.
it. Exactly. You
Um,
well said.
So I do have a question.
Yes.
I'm just wondering about what might be in store for me in the future work-wise.
Okay. I feel like I've got change in 7 months around you with that side of it. Okay. So would I be right in saying wanting to step back when it comes to work a little bit?
Well, who doesn't?
Very true. I get the reference to stepping back, taking the pressure off. So to me, I feel like I'm stepping back even in the hours that I'm doing with that side of it. I just feel like I want to start doing more your own thing. And I feel like I've got travel being a part of that. So
That'd
whether
be
obviously it's going to have to be more Australia based at the moment, but I do get the reference to travel is going to be a big part of that as well. Okay. You kind of got one foot in the door, one foot out when it comes to work at times?
Well, what I would say there is I work in an interesting place. So I like
Yeah.
the work I do, but sometimes what goes on there leaves a bit to be desired.
Yeah. Okay. Because I just feel like I'm leaning out the door, then I'm leaning back, and it's just that feeling of sort of doing that. So I want to say the next 6 to 7 months, I feel like I've got a lot of change coming in that closer. I want to say 6 months in, you're going to start to have it come more to the forefront that you're going to be reassessing and putting that bigger plan into place. But I get it's really to do with the timing of everything as well. Would I be right in saying needing to find your voice when it comes to work a little bit more?
Sorry, what was that? Sorry.
Would I be right in saying the need to find your voice a little bit more when it comes to work?
Yeah, I'm a bit of a wallflower.
My feeling is with this
I'm not
energy
one of the
change.
noticed ones, put it that way.
Yeah, okay. My feeling is with this energy change that we're going through, you're going to start to find your voice and you will be heard. So to me, it's the feeling that it is about speaking up, and I get trust your intuition. So to me, it's about what you want to speak up about. It's not about what others feel needs to be said but won't say. It'll be coming from the heart. Okay, that will bring change.
It's more like telling people some home truth.
But hey, honestly, I think that is what is really needed at the moment. So, and I think a lot of us that would normally sit in the background are now being pushed to come to the forefront. But I think it's more to do with the loving energy that comes with that. And that's why we're being pushed to bring that loving energy in to make the changes. So I just think a lot of these egos and a lot of this negative energy is just going to shrivel up. Okay. A friend of mine actually says, bless them and send them off and shrink them. And I love that. So send them with blessings and love and shrink them. So the light will take over. Love it. So excellent.
Thank you.
All right, you are very welcome, honey. Good to see you. I did read your message the other day, and I will get back to you with a time, probably in a couple of a date for a couple of weeks' time, and we'll catch up for coffee.
Yeah. No worries.
All right, thanks,
you.
hon. Take care. You're very welcome, honey. Beautiful. And you know what? I do feel that we are becoming more of we need to becoming more of a loving space, and in time, you're going to see a lot more growth around that as well. So it's going to be interesting watching people grow and change. All right, next we have Jenny in the broadcast. Let's bring Jenny up.
Hi.
Hey, honey, how you going?
Good. I'm in bed and my phone is charging, so I'm on a very weird angle, so I apologize for that.
That's okay. Oh, good. Hey, I'd be in my pajamas if I could have my way, but I ran out of time to do that. I should do one night in our pajamas. That'd be cool.
Pajama party.
So, yeah, that's it. Welcome to the membership, because I reckon yours only came through this afternoon, if I remember correctly.
I'm very excited.
Yeah, lovely. So do you have a question you would like to ask, hon?
Oh, I have many questions, but I guess the most pressing one is probably any messages on my love life, anything about me and Em, anything that's going on.
Yep. Okay. First of all, I just want to touch on your own intuition. So would I be right in saying you get the gut feeling, the knowing without knowing is the way I explain it?
I don't think so. No, I did the quiz that's on your website.
Yeah.
And I scored quite low.
Did you? Were you really thinking about the questions?
I don't know. I did it a few weeks ago, and yeah, I was surprised. I thought I might be a bit higher than that, so maybe I need to retake it.
Yeah. Try when you do it, go by your first thought, not overthink it, sort of thing, because a lot of people can put a lot of thought into it, where I always encourage people to go with that first thought, that first connection sort of thing. I'm sensing your guides around you, and that's my sign to show me the intuition. So I do feel that it's there. What we can quite often find is that we can have so many distractions in our life, or we're not quite ready for it, but things can block that energy. So I just watch how that develops. To me, I always explain it, it's like a gut feeling. It's that knowing without knowing. You know, for me, a lot of the time, stuff comes through my thought process where I think, I'm thinking that, but it's not my thoughts. It took me a long time to realize it wasn't my thoughts in that sense. It might be my voice, but it's not my thoughts. So, all right. Now, love life. Would I be right in saying a little bit frustrated at the moment with that? Stop and breathe. I get the reference to stop, take a step back, and take a deep breath. Okay. Then I get clarity will come with that, and that energy is going to flow. Okay. Would I be right in saying you like to have control of things or have structure? That's gone out the window. Sorry, honey. Okay. My feeling is that spirit is pushing you to let go of that structure, that control, and go with the flow. And when you do that, things are really going to move. Okay. I feel like I've got focus changing on that in the next 3 to 4 weeks. Okay. I actually feel quite nervous with that. My heart is fluttering with that side of it. So to me, it's a feeling that you're moving into this new energy and things are going to get stronger. So to me, I get growth around the relationship in that side of it. Okay. Look at the communication with that as well. So where do you need to speak up a bit more?
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting. Is this in relation to someone I already know, or
yes,
in general?
Yes. Yeah, somebody you already know.
Okay. I feel like I'm a fairly good communicator, but I guess some people find my communication style to be very harsh and rash. Like, I'm very direct and to the point. And I could perhaps work on being a bit softer.
My feeling is around a certain person, you sort of close down a little bit, you pull back within.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's where I feel like I've got the heart flutter around that energy. Okay. So my feeling is it's about putting it out there, how you're feeling, and say those things that you need to say. Don't be that petal in the background, that flower in the background, I think is the way Susanna put it before. I get the reference to put yourself in front of him. Put yourself in front of that person and let them see that beautiful big heart that you've got, and let that light shine from within. And things will grow from there.
Yeah. Okay. I feel I've done that, but
he's a bit slow on the uptake.
Pardon?
He's a bit slow on the uptake.
Yes.
Energetic slap around the ear. Wake him up. All right,
we'll see how it goes.
Let me know. But my feeling is that he enjoys that attention too.
Well, doesn't everybody love attention like that?
Yeah, why not? I don't know. It's been a lot of years. I shouldn't say that too loud. My husband's in the other room. I did remind him before we're coming up to our 24th wedding anniversary next month.
Congratulations. Very exciting.
My mother-in-law would say it's more, you get less for murder. I love it. So beautiful. All right, honey. August is going to be a really strong month around you as well. So I get there's a few other changes coming in different areas with opportunities. So it's going to bring positive energy through with that as well.
Okay.
All right. It was lovely to meet you face to face.
You too. Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Enjoy the rest of your night, and we will see you again soon.
Thanks. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye, honey. All right. I love the areas. I love the fact that we can do this and be able to bring people up into the broadcast. Let's try a dare now, because I really am looking forward to what her question is. Hey, hun, how you going? Oh, no, still no sound. What is your computer doing? Okay, I will wait 1 sec there. You gotta love technology. All right, she's got a thought. I'm just gonna have a mouth of kombucha while you sort it out. I can hear sound. Excellent. How are you? We got there. We can hear you.
Here's my kombucha.
I got my. What flavour have you got tonight?
This is funny because Nige had some yesterday and he goes, that strawberry kombucha tastes shit. He said it tastes very vinegary. And I said, that's because it's chili.
Not quite strawberry. Chili, that's different.
It's got strawberry-looking things in it, but that's actually slices of chili, and it tastes really nice. So, Nige, you're missing out, buddy.
I love it. Well, this is my first brew, so it's the first time I've tried it tonight, and I've got berries, raspberries in mine, and it's actually really worked out quite well. So I'm really impressed. I've just done another 6 litres tonight or this afternoon. And I think I've got 6 litres to bottle tomorrow by the taste of the one that's been there since Thursday night. So,
well, I'm looking to get a bigger jar because I'm just going through it faster than what I can make it because I love that stuff.
It is great. I've given up Pepsi Max pretty much. I think I've gone from like 4 cans a day down to probably every second day I'm having 1 can. The rest is water.
Pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah. Water and kombucha, and this stuff's really good for you too.
It is. So, and if anybody's interested in what we're talking about, jump over to Kinky Kombucha and check out Alex's page. Amazing support there as well. So, thank you, Alex.
She'll thank you for the plug.
Anytime, she's lovely. So, I've been and bought two lots of bottles from her while I waited for my own to brew.
You're close. I'd be buying it from her straight up because it's just great that she makes it. So
it's so tasty.
Yeah. So.
Well, so what's your question?
I have lipstick everywhere. Okay. Now I had about 2 weeks ago, or perhaps not even 2 weeks, but a week and a half ago, we put some stuff up in the attic of the house. So it's got another floor upstairs where there's windows, but you can't, it's not usable, obviously, because you climb in through the bathroom.
Man.
Put some stuff up there that we weren't using because we thought it'd be good for storage. And I don't know whether it is a coincidence or whether there's some relationship with that happening and this other event that's happened just about every night since. And it's like there is and it starts around about 11 o'clock, 11:30, and it goes for maybe 40 minutes, 45 minutes, and then obviously I'll go to sleep so I don't hear anything. I've got to go to bed earlier, then I won't have to hear it. But it sounds like there's something on the roof or up in the roof at the top. So I'm on the bottom floor, then there's the first floor, like I'm sort of downstairs, and then the rest of the family's upstairs, and then there's the roof, so it's sort of quite a way away, but it does sound like there is something there that's being dragged in the roof or on the roof. But we're going, okay, so we look at, is there possums? There's no possums on the island. There's no koalas. There's no branches of trees rubbing on the house. But every time I hear it, I get this feeling. Ooh, I'm getting it now.
Yep. Spirit. I love it. So, all right, let's do this from a different point of view. Where does your first thought go when you hear it?
That there's something there that wants to get out and go.
Yeah, because I do feel that it's spiritual energy in that side of it. My feeling is that you've disturbed something by putting stuff into the roof. So would I be right in saying that's a space that hasn't been used or gone into for a long period of time?
Oh, it was empty. There was nothing in there. Like, it wasn't even very dirty, you know. It was just rafters, and then just as you go around the person hole bit, there was just there's just some plywood or something just so you can walk on it. So yeah, it's yeah.
Beautiful. My feeling is it's like the sound of a chair being dragged across the floor up there. So to me, the ceiling.
Yeah.
And that's what Spirit's just making me feel like I've got an older lady in that area, and I just feel like I'm dragging the chair. I don't know what was that? Sorry, hon?
We were just talking about an old lady up there on a chair, on a rocking chair.
Yeah, and it's funny because I felt like, first of all, I thought, oh, am I rocking? And I thought, no, it's a 4-legged chair that she's dragging with that side of it. So, and I get the reference to somebody has made it sounds like furniture moving.
Yeah.
In that side of it. I also thought of possums, but no, there is no possum straight away. So Spirit was quick to do it with that. She shows me there's a scent that she puts out as well every now and then. So whether on that upper floor that they notice a smell that sort of wafts through and comes and goes as quickly as what it came with that side of it. So I get the reference to she does venture downstairs to that upper level of the house, the first floor, at times as well. Your grandson picks up on her. So would I be right in saying he can sit there and stare out into space?
I actually couldn't tell you. I'd have to ask his mother.
Yeah. So ask her, because my feeling is he will sit there and just sit there very quietly and stare into space. So to me, it's a feeling that he's picking up on that spiritual energy in that way. I don't feel.
Did you see what Nige said?
No.
Oh
God. Have you been watching too many movies, Nige? So, and Roz has also put the link, thank you, Roz, to Kinky Kapucha's Facebook page there.
Awesome. Thank you, Roz.
Yeah. So I love where Nigel's mind goes. That's gorgeous. So I don't feel that she's harmful anyway. I do feel that she's more a homemaker sort of thing, very much a nurturing. I want to say overseer, so overseeing the family in that side of it. She loves the laughter of the children. Okay. Yeah. So has that changed a bit lately? The kids are becoming more boisterous, more laughter?
Well, definitely the grandson.
Yeah.
He's like, actually, it's probably in the last 2 weeks that he's really got animated.
Yeah.
So, I thought it because he's nearly 7 months old, and they do go through that progressive phase where they like and they start sitting up and start like supposed to.
That is like it's weird on this end.
Is it?
Yeah, I get the feeling that it's playing with it.
Come on. Right.
It's technology. But I do feel that her energy, she is very much connected to you, to your grandson in that way. So, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Beautiful.
Yeah, a lot around it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think you're Rosa's having a laugh downstairs in the green room at us.
I'll go.
All right, hon. Thank you for popping in. Okay, wonderful. I love the way that technology goes. And while I'm just chatting, I'll bring Roz up as well. But Spirit does love to pull on energy of technology and stuff like that. Hey, honey, how you going? Yep, you're
yeah. And I just realised I was muted. So I had to quickly try and find, where's that microphone? Where is it? Yeah, as I'm laughing at a dear sounded like she's talking underwater or the CB.
It was, and I'm thinking, oh, is this just my end, or
Yeah, no. But then that could have been because I'm I was in the staging area. So
yeah,
I don't know.
hearing what I'm
Could
hearing.
have been.
Yeah, but hey, technology, and
Yeah.
you've got a lot of spirit. And like I was just saying, sometimes spirit will pull on that stuff. It will play on it. Like so you were saying about the letters coming backwards, like the comments coming backwards before, and things like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I always just laugh at them. I quite often, when they're going to do something, will get that touch to the top of the head. It's like, hey, we're here, and then they start playing with the thing.
Yeah, because I get a slightly different effect. I mean, it's not the top of the head. I might get some tingles, but it actually feels like I've got a little leprechaun sitting on my shoulder. Is what I actually feel when I know something's coming.
That's the thing. We all have our own way of picking up on different stuff. What works for one might not work for others. But I just love, especially with students, I love watching and helping them work out how they work. I've got a gentleman stepping over here as well. I've got an old computer that's sort of sitting out, and he keeps poking his head around there. Would I be right in saying that Dad's birthday has just been or about to be? The celebration. It's yours coming up.
No, not birthday. It's coming up for Dad's anniversary of his death, of his passing. That's next week.
Oh no, Ross is frozen.
Oh,
actually,
no, because you were just then in my backyard. That's weird. Here we go.
I love technology.
Yeah.
All right, so it's Dad's anniversary coming up, but it's your birthday coming up. Is that right?
Okay. Well, yeah, next month. As in not the next month, one after. Mine's September.
Okay. Because he's popping his head around the computer. So would I be right in saying, I never got to meet your dad, but would I be right in saying that Dad was quite cheeky at times?
Oh yeah, he was at times. Yeah.
The humour. So to me, So would I be right in saying you get that image out the corner of your eye lately as well, of spirit or energy moving?
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of stuff lately.
Because he's just making reference to, he shows himself in your peripheral vision. So to me, I get the reference to, as much as Dad wasn't a huge believer in this side of it, he is letting you know that he is very much around you at the same time.
Look, I think he started accepting that there was something else other than what he'd been brought up with and believed. Yeah, he started understanding my understandings. That's the way to put it.
I love it. I do want to apologise for that face I just pulled. That raspberry was really
just got it. And it goes pop in the mouth, doesn't it?
It was very juicy.
I had that with the blueberries, blue currants, whatever it was I had in my first batch.
I wasn't expecting it to be so like that. God, I love it. I'm just at work. So yes, Dad just wants me to let you know that he is very much around, and he's got his hand on his heart, which is my sign for love and pride for yourself as well.
No, that's cool.
And so did you have any questions you would like to ask?
Oh, look, because it's been one heck of a week, really, from last week to this week, and a total life change in some respects, because I'm back at work with a part-time job, as you know. And I did let those that I've got on my Facebook channels know, because it does mean I have to change the way I'm doing some of the lives. It's, having a message the other night of deepening messages in different ways that I'll be receiving, like it's going up the next level type of thing. And I'm thinking, how am I going to fit this in if I'm starting a new part-time job? So the question is, it's more around the balance that I've got. How come I had a job land in my lap when am I meant to be, doing more of this other, or what? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just questioning, because it was an interesting learning day today too.
My feeling is it's meant to be, but it's finding balance with that side of it. Okay, I feel like I'm looking at balance over the next 6 months with that side. So I just get the reference to there is something significant or change coming in 6 months, but I feel like it's positive change, it's growth around that as well. Okay, feeling a bit tired lately.
Oh, yes. Especially considering, it's that considering, oh, God, can I actually do this work? Because it's entirely something that I haven't done before, managing logistics and stuff. So I'm not worried about it as such, but it's just that, the energy levels are needing to be a bit higher to try and concentrate to hear what instructions I'm being given, and fast enough to write them down in the notebook, and then not wanting to muck it up, basically. But I'm still learning. It's only day 2 today, and it's just part of as far as the finding the balance. I'm sure I will, but we always have that little bit of self-doubt when we start something new, I suppose. And it's just what I'm querying and thought, confirmation, please, or clarity or something. Well, it does feel like that seesaw balancing at the moment.
Keep in mind that the universal energy is really hectic at the moment as well. So I think that, as you know, affects a lot of us as well that side of it. And I think we're about to go through a massive shift. August is going to be a huge month for a lot of people. And I feel that those that allow it to go with the flow, it's going to be a huge month in a positive way with that side of it. So I always say to people, don't fight it, go with the flow and just let things to happen so you're not getting so exhausted. But I know for myself, this week emotionally and physically is exhausting. And it's not like I have done anything really different to what I would normally do. I know I'm feeling it in the body. I know my fibro is a little bit in heightened at the moment as well. But even today, just tonight having late this afternoon, having a online meeting, it was just like, oh my God, I can't think. I can't, the words just aren't coming. So gotta love that energy.
You're so right there. It is. It's that going with the flow and being fluid with it. I suppose is the right word for it. I did want to pop in just to say hello. I haven't been online with you for this week.
I know.
And I thought, I'm coming on. That seems to pop me up. You might have just
definitely. I have been thinking it just feels a bit weird. It does. A few days, but that is all good. Yeah. We certainly will get Roz and Leanne show your show Tuesday mornings.
Just won't be this week now.
And there's nothing wrong with that, and I'm sure our audience won't mind. So, but we're probably looking at coming back one night a week at this stage by memory. So that's part of the headphones today.
Probably around, we'll talk about it, but more than likely about this time slot, the same time slot. Maybe.
That's it. So there you go, guys. You have to keep your eye out. We've
just got to find which night, because I've got the Monday and Tuesdays already busy. Yours Wednesday, so it probably leaves Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Sunday night's a good night. That's it. So keep your eyes peeled on Roz's page and my page. And Effie's just saying she thought it was only this week, feeling a bit low energy. No. And that's the thing. I think a lot of us are as well. It's good to see you ladies, my love.
Yes.
Oh, gorgeous. Sending love to you, honey. All right. Beautiful. All right, Roz. Well, thank you for being here. It's good to see you. Mwah. I have been. And I will catch up with you very soon. Good luck tomorrow at work. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome, honey. I probably hit that button a little bit too quick there, but that's okay. All right. So thank you for everybody that is joining in. I'm just loving doing these face-to-face readings in this way. So if you are sitting in the the stream and watching this on one of the Facebook pages, whether it's Leanne Winston Psychic Medium, mytimetv.live. I did forget to say at the beginning of the show, if you are commenting on any of the other pages that we are posted to comment here in the broadcast in the back of the thing so I can see yours, like Deirdre. Hey, honey, I hope you're doing well. You will need to be on mytimetv.live. Now, don't forget, if you are new to mytimetv.live, don't forget to hit the like button, because Dare that was on before is the owner of the channel, and she is doing an amazing work of building that up, and we have a lot of incredible people out there sharing their stuff, their gifts, their abilities, not just here in the psychic realm, in a lot of different areas. And there are always spots for new broadcasters. If you're interested, you can contact Adair Palmer through mytimetv.live. All right, okay, some news. For those that would like to learn more about their abilities and strengthening their gift, or even just interested in this, I have now got the beginners level 1 psychic medium development course. My brain, like I said, head fog, up on a new platform now, and it is running really smoothly. Thank goodness. No more tech issues, touch wood, yet, double touch wood. You can certainly jump into my website, leannewinston.com, go into the workshop area, and you can work through that. That's an online course with 5 modules, and you work through at your own speed, and then you and I catch up at the end through a Zoom reading or a Zoom appointment or a phone, and we go over what you've learnt and I answer any questions. Been some amazing students gone through there. I have just booked in, I should say, for the 17th and 18th of October, not the beginners, that was the first one I just spoke about, the level 2, which is those that are more at a mid-level, not necessarily starting out, have had a little bit of experience but not hugely over experienced. That would be more my level 3, that is more based around becoming a professional reader in that sense. Okay, so level 2 will be in class in North Adelaide. Information is on the website leannewinston.com. Check that out. Also, the 31st of October, we have the Native American drum making workshop that's also being held in North Adelaide. The level 2 is a 2-day course. The drum making workshop is a 1-day workshop, and the information is there also in my website area under the workshops as well. So please do check them out. Don't forget to take advantage of the information going down. Put the pen down across the bottom of the screen. As of the 31st of August, the members early bird special is finishing, and it will be jumping to $85. Then on January the 1st, it will be going up again as well. Lots and lots of value, lots and lots of goodness, and you can, by jumping into that, like I said, it's $55 for the year, and then it will change on the 1st of September. 1st of September. Getting my months mixed up now. That's that brain fog. My fibro is playing up. So 31st of August is the last day of the early bird special. Then the 1st of September, it goes up to the $85. Okay, you won't regret spending that $55 on yourself with the value that you get, and then you can jump in like the beautiful ladies we've had today and ask questions as well. All right, so we've got lots and lots of people making comments there. A big thank you to everybody joining in. I'm sorry I did run out of time to jump into the broadcast comments. It's amazing seeing a lot of these members coming in and joining in, so thank you to those that have taken that time. I just want to say, remember to take some time for yourself. Okay, like I said, for those that didn't catch the beginning of the show, maybe jump back and watch the replay, because I really do feel that it is important at the moment for us to find our spiritual alignment and connect to that that realm and just become one with the universe. And when we do that, this is where we're going to, as Dee is finding out, a lot of things are going to flow in the way that you need them to be, and it will be positive. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining me. I will be back next Wednesday night at 8:30. So if you do want to join the membership area and want to jump into the show next Wednesday night, please do try to join that membership before about 5 o'clock on Wednesday night, because after that I won't actually probably get a chance to send you through your login details to get the codes and stuff that you need, or the link to the show. All right. Oh, one thing I did forget. Before I run, I remembered to bring some sprays with me. So for those that are interested, I do make my own spray. I finally remembered to put some on my table today. These are spritzes that I make myself, and I put my Reiki energy into it and my love and everything else, healing abilities into them. This one is the Letting Go. This one is our Kitty Calm. So the Letting Go helps you to let go of stuff, the energy, ease the mind sort of thing. Kitty Calm is very good for helping to settle those children that are sort of more in heightened or restless in that sense. I didn't have the deep sleep or the sage spray, like a smudging spray, on the shelf. That's in another container that was out of my reach. So we do have those. Letting Go, Reduce Anxiety is the other one that is very popular as well. So if you suffer with anxiety, it's great to carry this around or in your handbag, your bag, or whatever, and spray yourself with that at times. So if you want to purchase some of this stuff, it certainly is on my website, leannewinston.com, under the shop area. Just find the spritz bit. That area of my workshop still needs a bit more work. If you are a member, jump into your members area on the website. You will see a code in there that you put in your shopping trolley as you are finishing up, and you save $5. So these are normally $25 a bottle for 125 mils. If you're a member, put your code in and you will get them for $20 each. All right. So certainly do check them out if you are interested. If you've got any questions, please do inbox me or email me, and I'll be happy to help answer those questions around the products. All right. Take care. Sending love and healing out to everybody that needs it. Just remember, nurture you. This is our time to focus on us. And when we do that, everything around us will fall into place. I will see you next week.